Peace and love, family. Peace and love, giving thanks. So first and foremost, let me highlight, we have the wonderful Alkaline Smoothie book. Yes, the Alkaline Smoothie book. Yes, this portion of this session is all about the smoothie book, your liquid foods. The difference between the liquid foods and the solid food is your liquid food. They say the body is made up 71, 72% water, of course, with the blood, giving thanks that go into like 72 to 75. When you break it down, your body's made up of majority liquid in that sense. So it's important to have your liquid foods. So we touch on a variety of liquid foods when it comes into the alkaline lifestyle. We touch on your juices, the importance of juices. And we're not talking about the juices you buy, commercially. We talking about taking that papaya that you see right there and just juicing it straight, mono. And that's important. It's not mixed with any other fruits. It's just its own fruit juice. We talk about that in the alkaline lifestyle, about food combination, being mindful of combining certain fruits together, or certain fruits and vegetables. It's not good to mix your fruits and vegetables. We go into that as well. So we have juices. When you're making your juices, you're juicing your greens, you definitely don't want to add the green apple or any of the other fruits. Keep it green. Same thing when we talk about the shakes. You could say when it comes to the juices, shakes, tonics, and smoothie, you have 2 represent sunrise and 2 represent sunset. Of course, you have your smoothie and your tonics. You can definitely take, during the sunrise. You have your tonics. There's so many different variety of tonics out there. And with your tonics, one of the important things is you can use it in many different ways. You can actually go into taking it externally, so you can soak your foot with it. We've been sharing how you can do facial steam with it. There's many things you can do with certain tonics outside of just consuming it. You can have your tonic in the sunrise, follow up with a nice little smoothie. The smoothie is another difference when you combine a certain fruits. You don't want to combine pineapple with bananas and cherries and grapes and orange. Like, you got to be careful with the combination when you're making your smoothie. Definitely. So your tonics and your smoothie can be considered your sunrise. And then, of course, you have your sunset, which is your juice, cool it down. And then, of course, those who like these shakes, we talk about the shakes as well, and the importance of preparing certain shakes. I know for all the milk lovers, we had a video presentation showing how you can prepare your own milk using your alkaline nuts and seeds, your hemp seeds, your walnuts, your Brazilian nut seeds, your Brazilian nuts. There's many different nuts and seeds you can prepare as a milk substitute to add into your shake. And of course, we can't forget your teas and of course your water. Those are the 2 important liquids, your teas and your water. Your teas and your water, yeah. Electrical water, we talk about that. The alkaline water, the electrical water. This is one of the life straw we have. We have the filters, the different purification for your water. Definitely, your first liquid food is your water. Drinking the right water to raise your pH. And of course, when you add in, your elements in your water, which you have earth, your herbal tea, that's with your fire, you do your proper breathing. Teas is very, very important for that season as well. So you have your liquid foods, and then of course you have your solid foods. Now, before I go into some of the information outside of the book of breaking down the different liquid foods, we talk about the importance of knowing what solid food to eat. So in the back of the book, we add the alkaline food chart. Now, before I share a little brief sample of the book, let's go into one of the commercials. Giving thanks. If anyone interested in the smoothie book, definitely follow up. If anyone is interested in the smoothie book, definitely follow up. We're going to go straight into the book right now. We have the smoothie book on sale. Get your smoothie book. Your liquid foods is as important as the solid foods. And of course, like I said, one of the perks we add on with the smoothie book is we actually go into the alkaline foods. So can you scroll up a little bit before we go into the fruits, the vegetables? Scroll up. Yes, just that part right there, the alkaline food chart. The alkaline food chart. Yes, so it says, just real quick, it said alkaline food chart is created to provide a better understanding about the pH balance, potential hydrogen. We go into that in our alkaline lifestyle workshop, in the body, the different science of the power of hydrogen. The body water and blood levels should be at 6.5, which is neutral, representing as neutral. Anything that's 7 is considered alkaline, while anything fewer, under 6, is considered acidic. So we talk about the science of negative hydrogen ions and positive hydrogen ions, and why when we combine in these fruits and vegetables, we can either get the full benefits of it, or we can kill off the benefits by combining the wrong food, fruits or vegetables. So let's go a little bit into some of the alkaline foods. I was talking about the callaloo leaf, which is one of the wild greens. And of course, you have your amaranth that comes out of it too, which is also the amaranth grain. You can use that, like I was sharing, as a rice substitute. Also, the callaloo is also part of the spinach family. So definitely salute to the callaloo. Grow wild. This right here, it grow wild. Get some callaloo seeds, y'all. We got the avocado. Of course, we talk about the avocado, the power of avocado. You can use that also for the face. Very, very good for maintaining your weight. You know, there's a science the elder used to tell us: have an avocado in the sunrise, have a Haitian mango in the sunset. Very good for your mood, very good for your omegas. The cucumbers, definitely you can use the cucumbers to add on the eyes. Good for your vision. Also, you know, it's water-based, so you can make a lot of wonderful juices with the cucumber. Or we make a powerful ginger and cucumber juice. Powerful. We call it Osiris. Get your Osiris, all right? We got the bell peppers. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to go into all of them, but definitely we have some of these wonderful fruits and vegetables. We got the bell pepper. We was talking about making that into a sandwich. You can add your quinoa. You can add your callaloo and your mushroom in there and turn that into a sandwich instead of using that starch. Of course, we got the burro bananas and some of the wonderful things you can do with the original bananas. These are the original. The original. We only deal with original. Mexican squash, very, very good during for pregnant moms, especially just for the ladies. And in general, it's good for brothers too, but this is good for breast issues and maintaining breast care. Ashe. We have the dandelion. Dandelion grow wild. Anytime my dog see dandelion, when he walk in the park, he's dropping some urine on that. He like, this is mine. He said, this is mine. He's trying to tell, some of the Asian community, hey, this is mine. Hold that. Let me stop. We see you in the projects late night picking up that dandelion. That right there, very good for the blood. One of the signs they used to say, even Baba, Dr. One of the elders said, if someone is sick, majority of the remedy is right outside in front of them. And most people who are dealing with blood issues and whatnot, that dandelion is right there hanging out waiting for them while they're going past it to the pharmacy. Anyway, we got the gumbanza bean, the chickpeas. Salute to, this is one of the only alkaline electrical beans out there. All the other ones for all my lentil lovers and everything, yes, it's not alkaline. Of course, we talk about the 5 different principles when it comes to the food: your alkaline food, your hybrid alkaline food, your hybrid food, your genetically modified food, and your artificial food. Those 5 levels. Let's go. Let's continue the mission. Of course, we can't forget our jacama, one of the original, we call it our original potato. We don't do the potato, we do the jacama. Hell yeah. Let's proceed. Of course, we talk about the power of maintaining from eating the iceberg lettuce. There's so many different types of lettuce out there. Stay away from that iceberg lettuce. There's a lot of other stuff I'm not going to go into. Salute to the mushroom. We give thanks to shiitake mushroom. Stay away from as well. Want to be mindful of that. We were mentioning the reason why you don't see okra on the chart is they're doing a lot of mass manipulation with the okra now. So we definitely on our Mexican cactus. Yes, get your Mexican cactus expediently and add some of that red onion with it. That red onion saved so many lives during those few years, helping to eliminate any bad energy and, during, breathing time. Breathe easy. When you're doing your facial steam, add your red onion too. Be mindful of the white and yellow ones. Will be very acidic. Definitely, we was talking about, our brother was talking about eating carrots. We're gonna switch the carrots into that pumpkin squash. That pumpkin squash is very, very good for the vision. Very, very important. That pumpkin squash. There's various squash, and we're not talking about the Halloween jack-o'-lantern squash. We're talking about the original pumpkin. Salute to the seaweed. Y'all seen the powerful video, adding some of that seaweed into our food as a salt substitute. There's many different benefits with the seaweed as well. Same thing with the plum tomato and cherry. We share the difference between the plum tomato and the cherry. And then, of course, we talk about the olives, the importance of using olives. Definitely, we share the science of the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That black olive is very, very good. And of course, there's a parable. It takes 100 years for an olive to birth on its tree, and it takes 9 weeks for an onion plant to get old. How are you living? We got that watercress. We give thanks that watercress. Definitely very, very good to add when you're making your greens. Get that little bitterness. Bitter is always what? Better. Bitter is always better. One of my signs when we talk about fruits, like we say, vegetables build you up, fruits clean you out. So when we talk about fruit being fruitful and multiply, make sure, of course, you get your fruits that they don't have a skin, preferably organic. The apple a day, keep the doctor away. We talk about the different spectrum of the color. The green, they always throw the green in the green drinks because of the benefits with the bitterness of the Granny Smith. We honor our granny. That's one of the best apples out of all of them. The green is the best one. They have that tart taste, very, very good for your digestion. Of course, everyone have its purpose. You got your gold apple. We call it your sun apple. Then your red apple, good for your blood nourishment. Of course, your bananas and your strawberries. Stay away from the cranberries. You know, all the berries. We gonna honor our elder, the elderberry. You know, there was the elderberry. Anything with granny and elders, there's a movement. Granny Smith and elderberry. Y'all better go back and talk to grandma and grandpa. You know, we got the currants, giving thanks. Your dates as your sweetener. You can use these things as alternative sweeteners, just like the figs. Definitely for those who like to snack, those are always alternative. Your key lime, one of the original limes that have the seeds in it. Majority of these limes are very commercialized, no seeds. Salute to the Haitian mango. Definitely can't wait till that season come out. Get your mango, giving thanks. Your melon. They always say when you're making a salad, don't mix your melon with other fruits. You should just keep your melon. So if you're making a melon salad and you combining the variety of melons, keep it melon. When you add your melon with other fruits, this is one of the reasons why you never see they throwing certain melons in smoothies. Or if they do, they'll have it mono. So we got the orange. We talk about the orange, the civil, the sour orange, the different dynamics in the orange. The papaya. You know, we talk about the power of fruits and vegetables. Nothing go to waste. One person trash is another person, yes, cash, but let's, you know, most people say treasure, but we say cash, right? When you look at the papayas, you see the seeds. You can turn that seeds into hot pepper. You can actually eat the seeds for parasite cleansing. You got the skin. You can use the skin to soak itself. There's so much thing you can use as compost. So nothing go to waste. Nothing go to waste. Everything we embrace. Get your peaches. You got your peaches, your prunes. Watch out for them prunes, man. But them prunes is very good to cleanse out. Remember, fruits clean you out. Vegetables build you up. So prunes gonna clean you out, far out. We got the plums, we got the raisin. Definitely be mindful of the different variety of raisins out there, commercialized as well. Get your raisins organic, seeded preferably. You got your coconut jelly, which is always good for the what? Belly. Coconut jelly is good for the belly. Your sour sop, definitely. Salute to all our sour sop lovers. Giving thanks. Your cherries, your tamarind is very good for your digestive system. They got two portions. You got your sweet and your sour. Choose your weapon. We give thanks to the prickly pear, which is also part of the Napoles family. That right there is very, very good for cleaning out the blood. We give thanks. And of course, your jackfruit. Now, when we talk about the seeds and the nuts, like I was saying earlier, there's ways where you can, you know, convert that into your natural milk instead of drinking milk, all these commercialized milk. Even if they have like a almond milk and a Brazil milk out there commercially, is important. You can taste the difference when you make your own milk. And even when you're preparing or eating your nuts and your seeds, it's always good to soak it overnight so you can activate those minerals, those proteins, all those live enzymes that's dormant inside the nuts and seeds. Remember, majority of people ain't cracking nut. They don't got a nut cracker. They ain't out here cracking nut. They buying nuts that, you know, factories and people already crack. So these nuts is live, active, dormant for how much days and months before you pick it up and chew it, you know. So when you soak it, it wakes it up, it resurrects it, especially with that alkaline water. Ooh, that resurrection hair. So we got your pine nut, you got your hemp seed, your Brazilian nut, which is good for building your weight. You got your walnuts, you got your sesame seed, you got all these other different nuts and seeds. We give thanks. Treat your nuts right. Anyway, grain. We got the grains. We was talking about that earlier. A different type of grains. You got your alkaline grains and your acidic grains. These are some of the alkaline grains we talked about earlier, the amaranth. Of course, we have the quinoa. You know, the quinoa, definitely you have your three aspect, your black, your red, your white, the black of the berry. Of course, we know your kamut. Of course, you know, we got your spelt, you got your teff. Your wild rice definitely is important. We talk about the importance of wild rice. Of course, when we go into the oils, when you're preparing your oils now, most people used to these commercial oils, a corn oil, a vegetable oil, and because you have vegetable and corn, it sound good, but there's no vegetable in there. There's no corn. I mean, even the corn might be hybrid. So we use our alkaline-based oil like avocado oil, hemp seed oil, grape seed oil, your olive oil and your coconut oil. You definitely want to make sure and not fry it. Don't cook with it. You can saute your food. You can use it other ways. Don't fry it up, and then of course you have your sesame seed oil. So you have your different oils that you use that's more electrical compared to the commercial oils out there. Same thing with your salty flavor. We talk about the sea vegetable, seaweeds, and of course you got your pink Himalayan sea salt. We go into the sweeteners. Of course, most people talk about agave. Again, if it's not 100 pure agave, don't use those other ones. There's a lot of remix out there. And of course, if you feel agave is too much for you in that sense, we understand. Use the date sugar or make your own date syrup. We go into that as well. You have your wonderful herbal teas, your burdock root, your aniseed, your allspice. There's so many wonderful alkaline electrical teas out there. Your fennel, your yellow duck. You got your raspberry, your ginger, your sea moss. Yes, you can add your sea moss in your tea as well. A lot of people don't know about adding your sea moss in your tea. You got chickweed. There's so many different tea. Tilla. There's so much teas out there. I couldn't put all of them in the book, but I put just enough to inspire you. Sarsaparilla, very good for the men and women. Bring out the lion. And the lioness, once you start drinking that sarsaparilla, is going up anyway. Going down, up, left, right, anyway. So we proceed. What's the next one? We got the spices and sweeteners and seasoning. Everything for a season and a reason. Most people, why they don't go in the kitchen and prepare? Because they don't have flavor. And what they use, when they don't use these natural seasons like parsley, basil, the thyme, and all these wonderful seasons, what? They using the commercial Maggi and all these other products out there. Use your seasoning. You give that flavor to the food. You give that inspiration, that life. When what? Let me tell you, them seasoning, especially that African bird pepper, that cayenne pepper, definitely powerful. So again, stay tuned. We're going to be having our cookbook come out soon. We want to make sure that we show our people the science of the liquid foods, your smoothies, your shakes, your tonics, your juices, your tea, the right water, the different science of the different water out there. And then, of course, have a fundamental of the original and the alkaline electrical foods. As we go into the 5 principles of food, the alkaline food, the hybrid alkaline food, your hybrid food, your genetically modified and artificial. So now when it's time for that, when it's time to prepare these electrical food, we know how to combine it, and everyone is ready for that cookbook. Giving thanks, family. If anyone interested in the smoothie book, definitely follow up. Also, you can check out the website, powerfulpioneers.com, powerfulpioneers.com. We give thanks. Liquid food before your solid food. Peace and love, everyone. Power. Ashe.